Have you ever wondered what makes the Springboks so difficult to beat? Many people point to tactics. Some talk about the kicking game. Others focus on the famous bench strategy or the powerful forward pack. While those elements are important, there is another quality that stands above everything else. It is the team's commitment to winning every physical contest. That mindset has become the identity of the Springboks, and it continues to shape every performance under head coach Rassie Erasmus. Welcome back. Today we're looking at why South Africa's greatest strength may not be found on the tactics board, but in the mentality that has turned this team into one of the toughest sides in world rugby. As preparations continue for another important international season, Rassie Erasmus has once again shown his willingness to rotate players across the squad. Some experienced stars have been rested, while new opportunities have been handed to players eager to prove themselves. At first glance, these changes might seem risky. After all, replacing established international players is never easy. But the remarkable thing about this Springboks team is that the standard rarely drops. That consistency is no accident. It comes from years of building a clear culture where every player understands exactly what is expected whenever they wear the green and gold jersey. Instead of relying on individual brilliance alone, South Africa has created an environment where every player contributes to one shared purpose: winning collisions, protecting teammates, maintaining discipline, playing for each other until the final whistle. Those values remain the same regardless of who starts the match. Looking back at recent seasons, the evidence is impossible to ignore. The Springboks have won several high-pressure matches by the narrowest of margins. Different opponents, different stadiums, different conditions. Yet the outcome often stays remarkably similar. South Africa continue finding ways to stay calm when the pressure reaches its highest point. One reason is their defensive commitment. Every player is prepared to make one more tackle, one more carry, one more clean-out. That extra effort often decides the biggest matches. Few players represent that attitude better than Pieter-Steph du Toit. Throughout his international career, he has built a reputation for tireless work rate and outstanding defensive performances. Rather than chasing headlines, he consistently focuses on doing the difficult jobs that help his teammates succeed. His performances remind everyone that championships are often built on hard work rather than spectacular moments. Leadership has also played a massive role. Captain Siya Kolisi continues to inspire both on and off the field. His message has always been simple. Every player comes from a different background, but once they wear the South African jersey, they represent one nation with one goal. That unity has become one of the strongest foundations of this team. It creates trust, it builds confidence, and it allows new players to settle into the international environment much faster than many people expect. Meanwhile, Rassie Erasmus continues to impress with his long-term planning. Instead of depending on the same starting 15 every week, he has expanded the player pool dramatically. More athletes gain valuable international experience. More competition exists for every position. And when injuries arrive, replacements already understand the system. That depth has become one of South Africa's biggest competitive advantages. Recent squad selections once again demonstrated this philosophy. Several established players were rotated while emerging talent received valuable opportunities. Some supporters were surprised. Others questioned the timing. But inside the camp, these decisions appear to follow a much bigger plan. Building a successful international team isn't only about winning today. It's also about preparing for tomorrow. By trusting new players now, the coaching staff increases the team's strength for future tournaments. That approach requires patience. It also requires confidence. Fortunately for South Africa, Rassie Erasmus appears comfortable making difficult decisions if he believes they will strengthen the squad over time. Of course, no team wins every match. Even the world's best sides experience disappointing performances. The difference is how they respond afterwards. The Springboks have repeatedly shown that setbacks often motivate them rather than discourage them. Instead of searching for excuses, they study mistakes carefully. Training intensity increases. Attention to detail improves. The focus quickly shifts toward the next challenge. That mentality has become one of the defining characteristics of this generation. Another important factor is experience. Several senior players have already competed in Rugby World Cups, championship deciders, and unforgettable test matches. Those moments teach valuable lessons that cannot easily be learned during training. When younger players enter the squad, they immediately benefit from that knowledge. Experienced teammates help maintain standards. Communication stays clear. Pressure feels more manageable. As a result, the entire group continues moving forward together. The attacking game has also evolved. South Africa still values territory and tactical kicking, but they have gradually added greater creativity with ball in hand. Their backs have become increasingly dangerous in open space. Quick passing, intelligent support lines, and improved decision-making have given opponents even more problems to solve. This balance makes the Springboks harder to predict than ever before. Opponents can prepare for physical rugby. They can prepare for tactical kicking. But preparing for both at the highest level is a completely different challenge. Looking ahead, competition remains fierce. Traditional rivals continue improving. Every international fixture presents a new test. Every opponent studies South Africa closely. Every weakness is carefully analyzed. That means the Springboks cannot rely on past success alone. They must continue evolving. Fortunately, the current environment suggests exactly that. Competition inside the squad remains extremely healthy. Young talent continues emerging. Senior leaders continue setting high standards. And the coaching staff remains committed to constant improvement. Perhaps that explains why so many rugby fans continue respecting this team around the world. Their success is not built on one superstar. It is not built on one tactical innovation. Instead, it comes from discipline, preparation, teamwork, and relentless determination. Those qualities rarely disappear overnight. As another international campaign approaches, excitement continues growing around the latest squad announcements. Supporters will be watching closely to see which new faces seize their opportunities. They will also be eager to see experienced stars return when required. Whatever combination takes the field, expectations remain extremely high. The green and gold jersey carries enormous responsibility. Every player understands that representing South Africa means giving everything for the team. That commitment has defined the Springboks for years. And based on everything we have seen recently, it is likely to remain their greatest strength moving forward. The tactics may continue changing. The lineup may continue rotating. Different players will step into different roles. But the identity remains remarkably consistent. For the Springboks, every match begins with belief, unity, and the determination to compete for every single moment. If that mindset continues, South Africa will remain one of the biggest challenges in world rugby for years to come. What do you think? Is the greatest strength of the Springboks their physical dominance, their squad depth, or the winning culture created by Rassie Erasmus and Siya Kolisi? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this rugby update, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest Springboks news.